good night, good morning, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. One day I'm going to have a studio that I'll be doing this from. But, you know, I got to thinking about what's really going on. And what's really happening is most folk don't know how to walk in their integrity. That's what the struggle is. They don't know. And not only do they don't know how, a lot of them are afraid to walk in their integrity because then they're going to have to reveal themselves. See, when you walk in your integrity, you ain't got no mask on. You ain't pretending to be something that you're not when you walk in your integrity. See, and this is where people struggle with being themselves, being accepted for who they are, not who people want them to be. And this is the pressure that society and social media can put on people, and then they can't handle the pressure. And they start doing dumb shit. Okay? Because that's what they see working. And it's really our fault because we're not doing anything to counterbalance this negativity that can make you rich overnight. See, people are not, good people are not showing the other side of doing it right because a lot of people don't even believe that you can do it the right way and succeed and make it. Because so many people are getting ahead by cheating, man. By cutting corners, lying, deceiving. And it's working. And this is why good people are hesitant to help other good people because of trust. And they don't trust themselves because they don't know how to walk in their integrity. And so they cast suspicion on everybody. And this is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we have the division that we have. This is why we have the confusion. This is why we have the hatred. Nobody want to walk in their integrity. See, because when you walk in your integrity, you ain't compromising. See, you ain't gonna say one thing and do something totally different behind closed doors when you walk in your integrity. And see, let me tell you something. Walking in your integrity will also guide and protect you. Let me say that again. See, when you walk in your integrity, it will guide and protect you. Why you say that, true conductor? Because when you're walking in your integrity, you're walking in righteousness. Okay? When you walk in your integrity, man, Everett, man, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for the $30. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. I'm telling y'all. See, when you walk in your integrity, how is it going to guide and protect you? Because when you're walking, when you're walking in there, can't nobody tempt you to go and do something stupid that's going to land you in jail or possibly even get you killed. Okay? And because you do walk in your integrity, see, you are in tune to your intuition. Because that's how God is going to talk to you. And he just might tell you, don't go there today. Go this way today. You see, that's why people don't. Man, if you get a thought, follow it. Follow it and see where it's going to lead you. If it's telling you, go another direction, go that way, just to see what you're going to see. Because you're getting a different intuition. And when you walk in your integrity, you have to pay attention to your intuition. Man, I got Everett on here right now. And he talks a lot about simps. I really don't know what the meaning of that is. I got an idea. But I've been that way myself. I've been a simp. Being a simp is what prepared me for my wife. Let me say that again. See, being a simp, somebody that is going to do it the right way, when somebody's treating you wrong, you still going to treat them right. See, to me, that's the definition of a simp. When somebody's abusing you and misusing you and taking advantage of you, you still treat them right. Okay? And sometimes people look at that and say, wow, he's a fool. But you're walking in your integrity. And see, when you start walking in your integrity, you get used to it. And when something foul and deceiving walk up on you when you're walking in your integrity, you sense that. See, you can sense danger when you're walking in your integrity. Because you can feel it when it walk up on you. When somebody got some ill intentions to you, when you in your integrity, man, when they come around you, you ain't gonna be easy. It's just something ain't gonna feel right about them. And you ain't comfortable. And see, and a lot of people ignore that. And that's their warning. And they don't pay attention to it. Okay? Walk in your integrity, man. Walk in your integrity. That's where your protection is. This is my favorite verse. Y'all done heard this plenty of time, so let me show you. Let me show you. Matter of fact, this is what stimulated this idea. Right here. This is what stimulated this idea. Right here. Okay? Listen to this. This is Isaiah 58. I'm going to go to verse 8. Then your light shall break forth like the morning. Your healing shall bring forth speedily. And your righteousness, your integrity, shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. Then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry, and he shall say, here I am. Because you walk in your integrity. You're a person of your word. You ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna cheat. You ain't gonna deceive. See, when you a person of integrity, and this is what, and those are the ones people be trying to demonize. Man, I just told y'all the other day that I actually gave my ideas back to God for him to make them successful. Because, man, I done did everything I know how to do. And in my 70 years, and all the years, the 40 plus years that I've been out here trying to be independent, I've never really asked God, Lord, make this idea successful. And I repent, Lord. I repent. And the other day, I said, Lord, make this idea in front of the White House, playing the national anthem, successful. Make my tours successful. Make my brand successful. Make my hop on, hop off shuttle successful. Make my dinnerware idea successful. And any other ideas I have yet to manifest, make them a success. Okay? And, 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 and this is what I saw. Listen to this. And your righteousness shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. Then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry, and he will say, here I am. See, when you walk in your integrity, you're walking in your righteousness. And when you're walking in your righteousness, God is your rear guard. You ain't got to look over your shoulder, man. God got your back. A lot of things, and I'm talking to myself because I'm now seeing this. Because I've been doing some unnecessary worrying. Why about this place? See, this is fact. I'm closer to the end of my stay in this hotel than the beginning. I know my days are numbered here. And I'm closer to the end than I am the beginning. And all I have to do is persevere and keep walking in my integrity. Even when people try to demonize you, to criticize you, to throw stumbling blocks. Man, them guys down at the White House, well, the first thing the Lord made me do was go get a new bucket. I had a white one, but this time, get a blue one. Because once you put the lid on it, see, people can't, it's dark in there. And they can't look down in there and see what's in there until they pull up the lid. But in a white one, see, even when the lid is on it, you can look down and see what's in the bucket. Okay? And I find it interesting. Now that I've turned this idea over to God and say, it's up to you to make it successful, then I get attacked. Then, I mean, God told me today, man, I'm coming out here to mess up your money. That's what he told me. I'm here to mess up your money. And he still couldn't. He still couldn't. I might not got as much as I wanted, but I got what I needed. I got what I needed. And I don't worry about that. Man, that's up to God. Because you gave me this idea. And if you want it to work, you're going to have to make it work. I've done all I can do. And the only thing I can do now, man, is resist the temptation. And see, and let me tell you something. Man, you ain't had no temptation until you in need. Let me say that again. You ain't had no temptation until you in need. Man, when you in need, everything look good. Let me say that again. See, when you in need, Everything look good. Because all you see is that need. You ain't looking, going down to the end to see what that's going to look like. You just focus on right now that need. Man, that butt is big. She got a pretty face. I bet you she can make some pretty babies. That's what dudes, man, that's the first thing to do. Man, when you see a pretty woman, I bet you she can make some pretty babies. They got you pregnant, man. Before they even get the booty. They already figured out what kind of babies you can deliver. And that's they go to get a baby out of you. It might not, man. I don't know. Don't really care. I don't really care. If he does, if he do, if he don't. Don't really care. You know, so, and one day, God might make him accidentally upload it and play it. So I told y'all, I'm at the point now, man. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I can't worry about this no more. You know, I can't be stressed out about this no more. Let me leave this to God. All I'm focusing on, man, is continue to walk in my integrity. To be right by people. I'm not perfect, but I ain't harmful either. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Every day I make mistakes. And I ask God for forgiveness. See, and that's another thing. When you walking in your integrity, man, when you do something that's out of bounds, you feel you convicted. You're convicted about it. When you don't give a damn, you don't even care. Man, in fact, you thrive for that. But when you walk in your integrity and you do something wrong, man, or you experiencing something wrong, or if you cause something wrong, what's going on, Bernie? And this is what you see the little girl that claimed she was kidnapped. And they now finding out. See, most of the stuff these young kids dealing with, this is how you know a video is fake. All right, let me tell y'all how to figure out that a video is fake. It's gonna have too many different angles. It's edited. It's gonna show you all these different angles. How you do that with one camera? If it's real. See, if it's real, you ain't gonna have but one angle. And when you start seeing these videos, and people be, you know, so surprised, man, it's edited. That's how you know it's fake. And y'all believe that shit is real. You know, when all of these men and these young people fighting and all these different angles, and y'all believe that shit is real. And that's just something to get some viewers, to get some subscribers. See, you can't be honest and succeed. You got to lie. You got to deceive. You got to manipulate. Sprinkle a little yeast on it to get it to work. And this is why people are struggling with their integrity. Because they see so much wrong working. And we don't pay attention to that. We're not trying to correct that. We're not trying to counterbalance that. And that's all these young people see working. It's wrong. And where you think they run into? Wrong. Because we're not uplifting. Okay? Because we're not uplifting right. And that's up to us. And most of us are afraid to embrace what we think is right because we've been deceived by so much wrong. And that's why people are hesitant now. Man, they've been deceived by so much wrong. When right come to them, they like, what is this? What you up to? Who are you? See, this is how they do right. But when wrong comes, man, they all in. On wrong, all in. On wrong, and suspicious of right. And that's why we're in the condition that we're in. Because a lot of people don't know how to walk in their integrity. Man, I hope somebody benefited from this. Okay? In order to walk in your integrity, you're going to have to be real with yourself. It starts with you. Look at what you're accepting. See, a lot of y'all still run around here believing in Easter and Santa Claus. And talking about you're a Christian. You believing in lies. You make excuses for lies. A lot of y'all know Sunday is the first day of the week. But y'all so stuck in tradition. You don't wanna challenge it. You don't want to break through. And see, thank you, Lord. And when you walk in your integrity, you'll break tradition. Hot diggity dog. That right there was powerful. Man, when you walk in your integrity, you'll break tradition. See, because a lot of people are just going along to get along. But when you walk in your integrity, man, that ain't right. I can't do that. Sorry, I can't go down that road. See, you don't follow the crowd. You're basically a loner when you walk in your integrity. You're basically a loner when you walk in your integrity. Because a lot of stuff you ain't going to put up with. And see, when people see you coming, they can see your integrity on you. They can know it's some stuff, man, I can't say around this person. See, some stuff I ain't going to even bring to this person. Because you walk with a different confidence when you walk in your integrity. See, you ain't scared when somebody walk up, when you walk in your integrity. Because if some danger is on your path, see, God will redirect you when you walk in your integrity. And you're headed toward danger. He'll redirect you so you'll miss it. But the sinner man gonna walk right into it. When you walk in your integrity. And that's what, and see, man, I told you, I've been a sinner. You know, what can I say? The poo nanny was good. The poo nanny was good. Okay? And I was trying to do everything I could to keep access to that poo nanny. And I put up with some shit. I put up with some shit. But what that taught me, see, when you walk in your integrity, when somebody treats you wrong, and you can still treat them right, see, now you're growing as a person because you ain't being vindictive. You ever met a person that, man, they gave somebody something and the relationship didn't work and they wanted all that shit back? See, you got some people out here like that. They'll give you something, and the minute things don't go their way, they want all that shit back. Which means they gave it to you from the head anyway. Because if they gave it to your heart, from their heart, man, keep that. You can have that. Glad I could make you happy. And one time, man, I had a girl tell me, I was trying to help her. She was going through some stuff, and I was trying to help her, wherever I could financially. That girl told me I was supposed to do that. I said, what? And she, yeah, you supposed, that's what you're supposed to do. Well, I said, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. What time can I come over? She take them panties off. What I'm supposed to do? Take them panties off. See? And look, let me tell you something. I don't care who you are. Okay? In order to walk in your integrity, you're going to have some discipline. Okay? An undisciplined man does not have integrity. See, when a person walks in their integrity, they got discipline. They can resist some shit. They ain't tempted by some shit when they walk in their integrity. All right? That person will always have some discipline. And see, and you can tell the difference between a disciplined and an undisciplined man. How can you do that, true conductor? Just watch him walk down the street. See, a disciplined man, when a pretty woman walking toward him, he gonna enjoy all that's in front of him. And when she walk back, he ain't gonna do this. A disciplined man will never do that. An undisciplined man, every pretty woman walk by him. That's what he got to do. He ain't got no discipline. That's how you tell the difference. See, look at some stuff, man. When you see some stuff that you know people want to see, and that person is still looking straight ahead, they got some discipline. And this is what's lacking in all community is some discipline, man. Because when you got some discipline, you can walk in your integrity. All right? And see, and I told y'all, let me show you this. Hold on, let me show you this. See, look at this. Look at this. See, in the yin and the yang, okay? Now, I don't care what side you want to call it. If the white side is good and the dark side is black, or the black side is good and the white side is bad. But look, even in the white, there's a black dot. See, if this was good, see, even in good, you got a little bit of bad. And even in bad, you got a little bit of good. You see that? Okay? And that's light. So even good people got a little bit of bad in there. And even bad people got a little bit of good. That's life. You ain't 100% nothing. And that's what people don't understand. You're not 100% nothing. That's why you be the best person you can be by walking in your integrity. Man, listen, because God will look out for you. I told y'all, when I first 6 months ago, I was having some real problems keeping this hotel, even getting in this hotel. And out of the blue, a guy sent me $500. I didn't know it. I knew he was self-employed by his logo. I knew that. But I didn't know, and it didn't even dawn on me. Google this guy. It didn't even dawn, because I'm trying to keep my head above water. And out of the blue, man, this guy would just send me some money. And that's how I'm here today. And if I wasn't walking in my integrity, you think God would have moved on his heart? Help him out. See, that's how God can help you when you walk in your integrity. Because now and he know you ain't perfect, but he know you ain't gonna hurt nobody. And he also know if he gave you some money to give to somebody, no matter how long you had to hold it, you wouldn't touch it. So, man, I can sense. Somebody can give me some money, and I can sense this ain't for me. And I'll put it in my wallet. I just sense it. It ain't for me. It's got a different feel to it. And I put it in my wallet. And when I run across the person, I'll find the situation will present itself, and God will say, give it to them, and I'll bless them. And see, and most folk don't, and see, again, when you walk in your integrity, you have to be in tune to your intuition. You cannot walk in your integrity and not be in tune to your intuition. They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Because not only is it your guide, it is also your protection. Okay? It's also your protection when you walk in your integrity. Because you're going to follow your intuition. And if your intuition, you don't know the dangers down the road, but God do. And it said, go this way today. And you're going to avoid. See, this is why you shouldn't get angry when you get stuck in traffic. This is why you need to stop getting angry. Because God could be slowing you down so the danger can pass in front of you. And you pissed off because you stuck in traffic. And God is saying, I'm trying to help you, child. I don't want you to be able to rush down there. Because I know the devil is waiting on you. See, God knows everywhere. Listen, every trap the devil done set for you, God knows where it is. Let me say that shit again. Every trap the devil done set for you, God knows where it is. God knows where it is. Remember, see the devil, when he attacked Job, the sons of God The devil was among them. And God said, Satan, what you doing up in here? He was in the midst of the sons of God. Y'all don't believe that. I just heard that. I just heard that. Read it to them so they can hear it, so they'll see for themselves. I just heard that. Oh, Job is right this way. Man, it's been a hell of a day, y'all. Where you at, Job? All right. Listen to this. Listen to this. I want you to listen to this. See, y'all don't believe fat meat is greasy. Listen to this. This is Job chapter 1, verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. Did you hear that? Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. And the Lord said, Satan, from where do you come? Satan was in the group. And the Lord asked him, where you come from? Man, I've been trying to size up your servant Job, because you got a hedge of protection around him. And if you take that hedge of protection around, I'll make him cuss you to your face. That's what the devil told God. Take that hedge of protection from around him. And see, damn. And when you get out of your integrity, you got a breach in the hedge. Let me say that again. See, when you get out of your integrity, you got a breach in the head. See, now some evil done found a weak spot. Okay? And they can attack that. See, they'll never attack your strength. They attack your weaknesses. Because your weaknesses are what it's hard for you to resist. See, you got discipline with your strengths, but you don't have the same discipline with your weaknesses. Okay? And when the devil gonna attack you, he gonna attack your weakness, buddy. That's why when you see your weakness, you need to go in a different direction. When you see it coming, go in a different direction. Why put yourself through that trouble, that hassle? And see, and again, most of the people, if you listen to a lot of these young people, they ain't walking in there, they could care less about their damn integrity. They are having a good time, man. Being and doing what they want to do. They don't care nothing about no integrity. Trying to do it right, trying to be an upright person, trying to be loyal. See, when you walk in your integrity, man, you ain't gonna cheat on your significant other or your spouse. When you walk in your integrity, you ain't gonna do nothing to disrespect them. When you walk in your integrity. And these are the things that people don't realize. Man, you got a big responsibility when you walk in your integrity. Because you can't go along to get along. When you walk in, you're accountable. When you walk in your integrity, you are accountable. And most folk don't want to be accountable. They want to blame somebody else. Blame something else. And don't never want to look. Man, listen. You got these girls, fake hair, fake eyelids, fake nails, fake breasts, fake butt, and looking for a real man. Get real. Everything about you fake. And you looking for something real. See, and this is the problem. Too many people out here trying to get real with fake. And the shit ain't working. It's blowing up in their face. Because they're trying to get something real, thinking, well, if I get something real, I'm going to change. You lying to yourself. Because after you get what's real, you're going to get bored with it. Because you didn't change. That's all, man. Look at yourself. What are you pretending to be that you're not? And look how miserable you are pretending. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Because you can't be yourself. And see, let me tell you. That girl I told you about that told me I was supposed to be good to her is the one that taught me how to love my wife. That's how I learned to love my wife, man. That's how I learned. See, when you walk in your integrity and you come across somebody else with integrity, man, that's a powerful force. See, now the two of you are on one accord. And when you walk in your integrity and you hook up with somebody in their integrity, y'all on one accord. One accord. And whatever you put your mind to, gonna work. Because you on one accord. Okay? And that comes from walking in your integrity. Man, I hope it helps somebody. I hope it helps somebody today. All right? I hope you got something out of this today. I really do. I hope you got something out of this today. Because this is the problem right now. People are struggling with their integrity. That's what they struggle with. Being real. Being honest. Being truthful. Being upright. It's a struggle for a lot of people. All right? See you later.